Any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
All right, welcome back. Jones takes the snap, looking at a throwing down the middle, and incomplete. The Liberators will take over on downs. They hold them on 4th and 6 as Jones went for it all on the post pattern, and the pass fell incomplete. 1st and 10 Liberators.
Did we knock that one down, or did he just...
No, I think it went right off his hands.
Okay.
Went right off his hands in the back of the end zone. We did have 2 defenders right in front of him, and so they had their hands up, too, looking to get the tip. We got a break there, but we are on offense. That's what we needed.
That'll be a little note. That'll be a little bit note for the defensive coaches over here. They'll take care of that right away.
Bolivar going to go with 2 to either side. Banner in the gun. Gardner Casey in the backfield with him. And we got a timeout.
I believe so.
Timeout by Coach Jamie LaSalle with 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter, as both teams have now burned a timeout. We'll keep it right here. We do understand we're having some difficulties. We don't have much cell service, and, you know, we've done this for years. It's the first time with this group, but you just can't get cell service down here. We don't even come here for basketball games because you can't get it at all, but we've struggled with it for years down here on running the web TV. So we do have it on record, so we will have it for you to watch on demand later on. So bear with us. If you can't see the video, go to Your Country 99.1, listen to it. Get that on the internet as well. Video is gone.
It's still it's still recording, though. You will be able to watch it at a later date. Showed the desire there. Coach LaSalle gave it a couple words of encouragement there, it appeared. And see what he's got going now.
So 1st and 10 for the Liberators. They send a man in motion from the far side to the near side. They pitch it to him. He comes around. He's got a block. He finds a seam, and he'll pick up the first down and then some. That's Maddox Neesmith on the carry. 1st and 10 Liberators. That's another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
Great job by Neesmith following them blockers. And then when he was getting hit, he did a flip forward to get a couple extra yards there. He went to the tripod and got on his back, flipped over, got on his back, and probably got another 2 yards out of it.
They're going to spot the ball at the 34, 1st and 10 there for the Liberators. This time they have an up back on the near side, man wide, way wide on the far side of the field, 2 wide to the near side. Jackson goes in motion. A handoff to Gardner Casey. He cuts it up the middle. He finds the same cross to the 40-45. He is just pulling away from every zither. Touchdown Liberators with 2:47 left to play. They go up by a baker's dozen. 66-yard touchdown. Outstanding job. The big was the jump where guy went low on him and he hurdled him and just continues it on down the field. So the timeout well spent by Coach LaSalle. As you said, he had some words of encouragement. I think it stuck, right?
Let's just hope it continues to stick through this.
Well, you know, in the pregame, we said Gardner Casey's going to have to run hard like he did last week, and so far he has run hard. Burke in to kick the extra point. Snap is back. The kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Liberators. 2:45 to go. 2:45 left to play here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football, MoSportsZone, listening on 99.1 Your Country.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663. CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in
Since 1912, thousands of Southeast Missourians have turned to Douglas Hahn Heidemann for their legal needs. Specializing in personal injury, wrongful death, bankruptcy, business law, workers' compensation, and estate planning, they're here to fight for your rights. With decades of experience, their dedicated team delivers the results you deserve. When it matters most, Douglas Hahn Heidemann is the name to remember. For consultation, visit dhhlawfirm.com and let them put their expertise to work for you. Because at Douglas Hahn Heidemann, they know the art of winning.
This time Burt kicks it away. It's fielded at the 5 by the center back. They run a little misdirection and keeping the ball on the fake and getting up to the 20. Good job there, and we got a penalty flag.
They tried that little trick thing.
That was the quarterback.
Hide the ball.
So the deep back, number 7, Ethan Miller, caught the ball, ran up about 10 yards, handed it to the quarterback, Isaiah Jones, and 3 guys went by him.
Yeah.
And he wound up keeping it, rolled out, and the penalty's going to go against the Zizzers.
Holding.
I didn't see the call.
I'm going to bet it's a holding because that's going to have to delay. It takes so long to develop that play. But them the blockers out there, they can't hang on.
The flag was dropped at the 16, so they're going to move the ball down to, looks like the 10-yard line.
Be half, wouldn't it? Half the distance.
Yeah, but that'd be closer than the 10 yards. So now the White Hat going over and talking to the West Plains head coach, Joel Wyatt.
We've seen that move before down here.
So now he's having a word with Isaiah Jones, the quarterback, and what he did wrong. And Jones will talk to Wyatt and get the play to start this drive. The Zizzers are going to have to go 90 yards to pay dirt. 2:37 left here in the first quarter. Find themselves down 14-0 to the Liberators early in this Ozark Mountain Conference showdown.
Did that official just give that call and do this behind his back and point it?
I don't know what he did. One back in the backfield is Jones. He's under center. He's going to hand off to that back. Guess what? He goes to the left side. Guess what? He gets nothing.
Gets tackled immediately. Number 50.
They're going to keep exploiting that left side, and it's not worked too well for them, really.
They're still believing there's something there. They're still attacking.
A little counter the other way might be pretty effective right now.
Well, even when they've done their misdirection, they still go back that other way. But, guys, the defense is staying at home. They're doing the reads, and they're making the tackles. That's what we need.
Picked up maybe a half a yard on the carry.
2 minutes.
Send 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Near side receiver goes in motion now. Jones in the gun. Drops back, looking to throw, has to throw into the flat. Has his man. He avoids one tackler. Gets up to the 25, finally driven out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Zizzers.
Once again, that little flare pattern, I think that's a second read option right there. And, we had the guy out there to give the credit to the receiver there. He made a good move and was able to get on up the field there and pick up the first down.
But you're right. You can see Jones looking deep every time, and we must be getting good coverage. I got to follow the ball, but we must be getting good coverage because he's having to jump into the flat. And as you said, we had a man there that's just a great move by the tailback.
Yeah,
and he picked up the first. Jones up under center, 1 to either side, 2 tight set. Far man goes in motion. They hand it off straight dive, and he goes nowhere. And that defensive front just blew that up play.
That was Santos, first man there, and the first one to land on top of him. So great job by Santos. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Santos a 3-year starter for us. I know he was a leading starter last year for us.
Owen McCall also in there for the Liberators on that one.
I can't remember if he started. He played some.
He played some. He's at least a 2-year starter. All right, Jones in the pistol, trips to the near side, one in the backfield with him. He throws over in the flats over here on a little screen, and the Liberators blow that up, too. He gets up to the 30, maybe a yard gain. And 3 Liberators all over it.
Mace McCurry and Nichols right there to take that down. We talked a little bit earlier, Matt, about the speed. I said I would match our defensive speed up with just about anybody, and they're showing it right here tonight.
They give them the 31, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7 now for the Zizzers. We've got about 38 seconds left in this first quarter.
That little play they just ran could set up one of them double passes. That was right for one of those.
And Jones throws over on the far side. It's picked off by the Liberators. They've got an alley going to the far side, down the far sideline, and finally being dropped. No, still driving forward. Still driving. Touchdown. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Of course, we're in Booker County. Of course he stepped out of bounds. That's going to be an interception to Hunter Kozlowski out here near the 40-yard line, and he takes it. Looked to us like he took it to the house, but they're going to call him out about the 22, it looks like, Matt. I never heard it. Of course, we can't hear whistles with these headsets, but nobody stopped playing on the field, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We're going to have a conference.
There's a reason.
It will be a Liberator ball with 15 seconds remaining in the quarter.
That was a little tip drill, too. That ball was hit up in the air, I believe.
They're going to spot him at the 21. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 21. So a short field here for the Liberators. We'll be able to get one play off before the quarter ends. Now we got a penalty on top of that. Now we're marking it back 10 yards. I didn't see the penalty flag, but again, we're in Booker County, so there may be another one we haven't seen that they're going to mark off here after this one.
So they're going to leave the first. Okay, there we go. I'm readjusting the chains over.
So we're going to move the ball back to the 31 of the Zizzers. Banner in the gun, Casey beside him, two receivers either side. Takes the snap, looking to throw, going forward. In and out of the hands of Jackson. He was open. He kind of got turned around, and he couldn't hang on. It falls incomplete. 10 seconds left. We'll get another crack at it here to score in the south end zone.
How many times do you see that, Matt? You have a big play on defense like that. Don't get into the end zone. First offensive play, you take your shot right then and there.
That was a good call. He was open.
There. It was there.
If he just secures the ball, it's a good game. If he can secure it and go forward, it's a touchdown. That's a great play.
We're not seeing those signals. The white hat gives the signals to the other side of the field, so we're not picking them up very good up here.
Again, Banner from the gun. Farman comes in motion to the near side. And Casey and Banner have a little trouble with the handoff. Banner has to just take it in. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Making the tackle for the Zizzers, their inside linebacker, Alex Judd. And that'll end the first quarter. We'll take a break as well. After one quarter of play, it's Bolivar 14, West Plains nothing. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator football.
If you haven't been to Kathy's Pasta lately, you haven't been. New ownership brings an updated menu and new atmosphere that'll enhance your dining experience. Indulge your senses with not only premium pastas, but juicy ribeye steak, tender filet mignons, and succulent seafood that's bursting with flavor, all while getting exceptional service. Kathy's Pasta. Come taste what's new. Located on Main Street in Bolivar across from the post office. Kathy's Pasta, where every dish is a celebration.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to West Plains High School. On the 3rd down and 16, Gardner Casey got the swing pass, picked up 8. We're looking at a 4th and 8 now, and the Liberators going to go for it. The ball is on the 30-yard line of the Zizzers. They need to get to the 28. Banner in the gun, Casey beside him, 2 receivers far side, up back on the far side. That's Jackson, 1 receiver near side. Banner takes the snap, looking to throw, flush from the pocket, flags, whistles. I don't know what we got going on here. It's
Everybody was covered up pretty big downfield. They had 4 defenders downfield. Josh Reber's
far sideline judge threw the flag as he comes over to talk to the white hat.
They're going to call
illegal procedure against the Liberators.
Yeah, they'll push us back on that.
I'm telling you, Burt could kick a field goal from there. Now, you're not going to be able to add the 5 yards on.
You know, that'd be a 57-yarder.
And Coach Jamie LaSalle going to call a timeout.
Hate to see that illegal procedure call.
Yep, with 11:42 remaining here in the first half, Liberators up 14-0. We'll keep it right here. Guys, we need a score here. That could be we talked about it in the break. That's a backbreaker. We get up 21-0 on the Zizzers.
Yeah, I don't think that they will handle that very well. You know, sometimes, you know, teams can come back from adversity like that, but a lot of times, and we've seen it with this particular ball club, they get rattled, they get mad, and then they start making self-destructive moves. A lot of penalties.
Well, and the nice thing too, we're going to get the ball to start the second half. So we talked about that middle 8, and we got a chance to control the last 4 of the middle 8. But man, we need to get some points on the board on this one. This all set up on the interception. It looked like it was ran in for a touchdown, so it was called back as he stepped out of bounds, plus they tacked on the 10-yard penalty.
Okay, you know, that penalty just sets us back. You know, that kind of starts limiting what plays you have.
Two to the near side, Jackson the up back on the near side, Banner in the gun, Casey back there with him, one receiver out to the far side. Now he comes in motion to the near side. They pitch it to him. He's going to throw the double pass, and open is Neesmith, and incomplete. And the Zizzers will take over on downs, 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. As it looked like that ball I couldn't see because the confinements of our box. Was a tip, Clay?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't tip. But I tell you, that was I have no problem with that play call at all. I think it was a great call. Just a split second more, we had Jackson streaking across the backside of the end zone all by himself, but just wasn't able to pick him up. Neesmith was double covered that time, so it was going to have to be a really great catch and a perfect throw for him.
Jones steps up under center, broken eye, 2 receivers on the far side. One comes in motion now to the near side. They pitch. They give the ball to Wilson. He runs far side, and he's still on the seat. Finally dropped at about the 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 for the Zizzers.
Hey, that was a run to the other side.
That was to their right side this time.
Yep, that's the first time they've gone that way.
The Zizzer running backs, when they're getting the ball in the backfield, they're doing a good job of staying behind their blockers and letting everything develop out in front of them. So
this time they send the near side man in motion. They fake the hand up to him. Jones going to throw under some pressure. Steps up in the pocket, and he's dropped at the 30-yard line. There is a penalty flag, or was that somebody's wristband? I think we got a penalty flag. Holding on the Zizzers will be the call.
Yeah, Neesmith and another Bolivar defender had gone past the quarterback, about got him sacked on that one. He steps up and dodges them, and the blockers then tried to keep them from coming back and getting him, and they were holding him.
He's going to wave off the penalty because it's going to bring it with the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8. So Coach LaSalle waves the penalty off. Declines to carry the ball. Yeah, I thought that
he went the wrong way. Yeah, he went the wrong way.
So it's going to actually be 3rd down and 13.
So Neesmith gets a sack there. Good job.
Yeah, and they're not in 4-down territory here, but if they don't get the first down, they're going to have to kick.
Big play right here in the ball game with 10:42 remaining in the first half. Libs up 14-0. Jones takes the snap, throws a little bubble screen over on the far side, and they're going to get the first down as the receiver got across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and that'll move the sticks for the Zizzers.
Big play.
Big play. They needed 13 and got 14. So just a screen pass over the middle there, and that's a big gainer most of the time.
Especially when you're coming hard to rush the quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
So 1st and 10 for West Plains. 10:22 left in the half. Jones under center. Man in motion from the far side to the near side. Jones rolls back, looking to throw under some pressure, steps up, lets it fly, and it's going to be picked off by the Liberators at the 17-yard line, and making the interception for Bolivar. Number 3, that's going to be Connor Neal. So Connor Neal gets the interception, second pick of the night for the Liberators, and that's better than a punt.
Yeah, it is.
2 Liberators back deep, and that quarterback, he threw that ball, and it just hung up in the air. Our guy stood back there and was waiting for it to come down.
It looked like a punt. I mean, Connor Neal just set up like he was going to catch a punt. The receiver kind of kept running the route, so he realized Neal wasn't covering, and then he had to come back to him.
Yeah, Neal, he tracked that one really nice.
So Banner in the gun, 2 receivers either side, Casey in the backfield with him. Now they send the slot man in motion. They throw it in the flats to him. He gets a good block. Oh, and then he gave up on that block and turned the corner, and he ran into a defender.
I don't know how much room he had. It looked like he could have come around the side just a little bit, yeah.
There was a wide opening right there. I think he could have taken that to the house very easily. Just a little hesitation.
Was that Evan Eccles on the catch?
Yep. Just a little hesitation step would have got him, would have broke him.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. 1 receiver wide, way wide. 2 on the near side. Jackson the up back on the near side. Banner takes a snap, hands off to Casey. He drives forward hard, gets up to about the 22-yard line. This is be a gain of about 3 on the play. 3rd and 7. Well, it'd be nice to matriculate down.
Use all this clock up and score at the end.
9:01 left.
This is what we like to make some noise.
We're going to send 2 to either side again. Jackson in the slot on the far side. He's been coming in motion. We'll see if he does this time or not. He doesn't. They take the handoff to Casey. They throw to Jackson, short, incomplete. And had the D-back there for the Zizzers, Ethan Miller, not slipped, he might have had a pick as well. And Bolivar will be forced to punt with 8:41 left in the half, up 14-0 over the Zizzers.
Oh, that's kind of a wasted opportunity, but, you know, I mean, you make some of them you don't. You can't expect it all the time, but, sure, I just want to get up 3 scores on these teams.
Yeah, especially after 2 turnovers.
Yeah. 2 back-to-back turnovers, and you don't capitalize. One of them you're deep on. That one wasn't so bad, but so Burke in to kick, and whistles all over. It's a high kick. It was short, but high. Back deep to receive the kick for the Zizzers is Jacob Morris, also Jackson Taylor.
Back it up 5.
We're going to go back 5.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah.
You know, that just eats a coach down there.
I know, you can see.
Special teams here, you know, illegal procedure. Your only job is to stand there and wait for the ball to be snapped. We're not doing motion or anything, so.
So now Burke will be standing on his own 5, and Jackson and Taylor will be standing on their own 40. Burke with a big one, fair catch called for, and caught at the 47 by Jacob Moore. And West Plains will start this drive in Liberator territory with 9:26 remaining in the half, down by 2 touchdowns. He flew right back in, got right in my ear, you booger.
He have a stinger on him?
No, he's just an aggravation.
Okay.
Them yellow jackets I ran into yesterday,
they had stingers on them.
I know if we got 2 cans of hot shot up here, there's a reason, I'd say.
Here we go, defense.
All right. Under center is the quarterback, broken eye formation, receiver from the far side to the near side. They run a little misdirection, and picking up about 4 yards is the deep back, Jackson Taylor.
3, 4, 5, and 9 in on that tackle. That's Casey, Neal.
That's Kozlowski, Neal, and Neesmith. 3, 4, 5, and 9. 3 is Neal, 4 is Neesmith, Kozlowski's 9.
8 minutes left in this second quarter with the Liberators. 14-0 lead.
14-0 lead. A gain of 4, second down and 6. Again, a broken eye formation, 2 receivers to the far side. Under center, straight handoff to Remy Wilson, and he gets across the 40 and then slam backwards. Great job by the Liberator defense punishing tacklers.
That was a mob of angry tacklers, Liberators
Whole
right there.
platoon of Liberators. Do you notice we came through Panomo on the way down here? Do you know the significance of Panomo? How about Simone Believer's horse's name? A little trivia for everybody out there in radio land.
Whose horse?
Simone Believer. Simon Ball.
Oh, Pomona is actually how they talk.
Come on,
how
man.
they call it down here.
Come on, man. Speak Southwest Missouri, would you? I'm speaking Bolivian, Simone Believer. All right, Jones is going to be in the gun. He'll have Wilson beside him. Trips to the far side. He's going to run option. He turns the corner, and he's going to fall forward. He'll be pretty close to the first down, maybe about a half a yard short. Jones, a good-looking athlete, 6'4", 215. And I don't think he ever thought about pitching that ball, guys. He's just going to run it all the way.
He never looked that direction once he put his head down.
Yeah, he had no intention. We're going to have an official timeout for a measurement.
No, they're calling fourth down. No, there they go. You're right. You're right.
That's a timeout for the home team right there.
Yep.
It's not charged against them.
They are in Booker County. What do you see, Seti?
Looks to be short.
First down.
First down?
First down.
I must have been looking for something else.
So 1st and 10, Zizzers. 6:47 left to play. Shooting fireworks right out our back door.
Is that artillery or is that fireworks? Which is that? And why would they shoot it off in for the first down?
I don't know.
They've had other first downs and didn't have them. Must have been a misfire over there.
Somebody dropped their cigarette. We are in Booker County anyway. All right, 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Jones in the gun. Takes a snap. He's going to run, goes up the middle, breaks a tackle, drifts over to the right, and he's going to be close to another first down right there.
I think he's got that one too.
Brace yourself for the fireworks. And they're going to move the chains. A gain of a little over 10 for the big quarterback for West Plains. So now they're big red. They're wearing black uniforms.
I've got him blacked out. I'm not hearing anything.
Trips to the near side for Jones. He's in the gun. He has the back beside him. He's going to run right behind him, and he spins around, breaks a tackle or two, still driving forward, and finally dogpiled at about the 12-yard line, and he'll be just short of the first. Nope, they say it's first down. Hard to see from our angle the yard markers on this side of the field.
He's just going to let him handle the ball all the way down.
Well, that's not been a bad move so far in this drive.
Well, you don't throw an interception that way usually.
No. And he's capable of picking up 9 to 12 yards at a time. This time they'll step up under center. They go with a straight eye formation. 2 receivers to the near side. Now one goes in motion to the far side. And they hand off. They run an ISO to the left. And diving forward and picking about 6 yards was Remy Wilson.
Got a bunch of Liberators once again.
5.5 and counting in this first half. Going to spot the ball at the 8-yard line.
They can pick up a first without scoring, so
that's their 7-yard line.
We're going to call it 2 yards to go here, I guess. No, second down, right there. Ball's on the 5.
Yep, be second down and 5. Ball's on the 7. From the gun, Jones takes the snap. They go to the other side, and a great job by the Liberators. It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Could you see who got in there, Clay?
It's Kozlowski. No, it's Mason. Mason McCurry. From this distance, the numbers kind of bleed. Liberators in their white uniforms with the yellow numbers.
They're kind of hard to see. It's better than the white ones they had a few years ago.
You know,
it's illegal.
Take a couple layers of dust off his window.
Yeah, you'd be down to 10. You might be able to see through 10. Broken eye formation for Jones. He's up under center, fakes the handoff, going to throw under some pressure, flush from the pocket, running to the far side, gets rid of it, interception off, and West Plains doesn't realize it, and the Liberators are able to pick up about 8 yards on the return. So the third interception of the night for Bolivar, and they saw the drive of the Scissors. We talked about that middle eight. It comes at 4:14. So right now, we don't even need to score. We just don't let their offense back on the field. It would be nice to score, but
it would be great. But you're right. You're exactly right.
That's Connor Neal that makes that interception with 4:14 to go here in the half.
And I haven't updated our scoreboard. It is the second. Sorry about that. Get an exciting game, and I get a little forget about all these things I got to do. One receiver far side, two near side. Jackson's the up back. Now they send a man in motion from the far side to the near side. Going to run the option. They pitch it to him, and he gets the block, turns the corner, and picks up about 4 yards on the carry. So I believe it was Nichols.
74, Jackson Hunter.
So it'll be second. Oh, gosh, they're going to give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5. That's what we need to do. Just keep going. Don't run out of bounds. Let the clock run. Just keep 3:44 and counting. Banner looking at his wristband, now calling out plays. This time Jackson's the up back on the far side. McCurry goes in motion from the slot. The handoff to Casey, and a great job by the defensive end here on the near side for the Scissors. Aiden Judd, he's a sophomore, 6'4", 190. Casey got that handoff, took one step, and was just, he was face-to-face with the defender. He was trying to get around, but couldn't make the corner. So do you know what Judd's kid that is?
It's hard to say down here. It could be one of 100. I don't know which one that is.
He's the Judd that played basketball at MSU. These two Judd boys are pretty big.
Yeah. We watched him play
6'6".
We watched him play basketball here for years. He was actually smaller than that. He was the one I'm thinking of. He was a little guard. He was about a 6-foot guard that could really play. I play golf now with a guy named Tim Judd, so that's got me all screwed up on the Judds.
So we got a timeout. Liberators. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football, MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Welcome back. Third and 11 for the Liberators. Need to pick up the first. Banner looking to throw under pressure. Now drifts to the near side and runs out of bounds with 2:40 remaining. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Liberators will have to punt. We're at the 7.
The only thing he could have done better there was maybe just to go
Stay in bounds.
Go down. But, he didn't have anybody, so...
That's easy for us to say. We don't have somebody bearing down the plow. That's exactly right. So Burke will punt from the back of his end zone. The return men are on the 28-yard line. And it's going to be Jackson Taylor.
Ooh, he gets it away.
He got a good punt off. And see if it takes, it checks up and goes backwards. It's going to be down at the 25-yard line.
I tell you what, it come awful close to being blocked right there.
They brought the house.
You know they were going to.
Yep. What do we got? We got a roughing the kicker.
I believe so.
So they must have hit Burke.
They did, and he went down.
So that'll be a 15-yarder.
First down.
Wow, we don't usually get those calls.
That was actually the second time. They got him on the last punt also, but this one looks like it was called.
First down.
It must have been an incidental.
Just giving him 5,
Giving him 5. But that's okay. We'll take it.
5. You don't know.
Give them another opportunity to try to block it.
They're getting pretty close.
All right, it's 4th down.
This time the return backs, one on the 35, one on the 30. Snap is back. He gets this one off, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for at the 39 by the far side receiver, or return man. That is Jacob Moore. So
net of 14.
With 2:28 left to play in the half, West Plains gets the ball back in Liberator territory. Down 14-0 to Liberators. So they'll spot that at the 38.
All right, defense, you can bend but don't break. You got 2:28 before you can go inside and take a breather. We've been on the field quite a bit here this quarter, so defensively.
I'd like to have our 4th pick would be nice.
Oh, man.
Jones from the gun has a man in the backfield. That's Wilson. Throws it over to him in the flats. And he's going to pick up. That's a tough piece of running.
Yes, he is.
He was going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage, and he fights forward, picks up about 3 yards. And Clay, he keeps looking downfield, but we must have good coverage because Jones looks every time downfield and has to check off to the flat man. They give him a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. They're staying the same formation with 2 receivers wide to either side. Jones in the gun and Remy Wilson beside him to his right. Now he steps over to his left side. Jones takes the snap, straight handoff to Wilson. Hard little runner. He drives forward. He's got a good push in front of him, and he's going to pick up the first down plus some. And clock keeps running.
I think that's probably the
clock should keep running.
Yeah.
They've stopped it.
And they're moving the chains.
That offensive line actually was pushing I don't think I've seen our D-line get pushed backwards like that.
Now, they had 3 linemen.
Yeah,
two guys in front of us, and Wilson just stood right behind him.
Yeah.
West Plains taking a lot of time to get these plays called. Jones from the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw in the far flats. Tipped around. Was picked off. Intended receiver was Jackson. Coverage on the play by the Liberators by Kel McCurry. He tipped it. And Gardner Casey almost was able to catch the tip, but it falls incomplete, stopping the clock with the $1.25.
Yeah, the old tip drill, we talk about it all the time, but I'll tell you what, it's one of the best drills that you can have at your practice because it's amazing how many balls get tipped up in the air.
All we did was run a hamburger drill all the time, seemed like. The linemen, we didn't get
well, I thought you probably weren't in that group that was doing a lot of tips.
3 to the far side for Jones, 1 to the near side. He rolls out to the far side, throws, and can't see.
I think he caught it, but it was immediately taken out of bounds about the 15 or 16-yard line.
It'd be a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down and 4 now for the Zizzers. So they're going to give them 8. There we go. 3rd and 2. Stops the clock with 1:15. Lives up 14-0 here with 1:15 left in the half. West Plains knocking on the door. They've only been in the red zone 1 time tonight prior to this trip. Jones up under center. He dives forward and picks up the first down. I thought not a very good play call, I wouldn't think, because the clock stopped. He picks up the first down. They don't have very far to move the chain, so they're not going to get a whole lot of time. They start the clock right there.
The scoreboard's showing that they have 3 timeouts, but I thought they called one.
They did.
They show us with 3 timeouts, and I thought we called one.
We called 2.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Jones from the gun. Wilson beside him on the near side. Man in motion from the far side to the near side. Jones takes the snap. Comes to the near side. Knocked in the jaw. Dropped at the 20. Great play. Who was that, Clay?
That's 3, number 50.
58?
50. 50. Aiden Essery.
And they call a timeout. West Plains with the
They
timeout.
stop the clock with 45 seconds left. They're going to be looking at a second down and about 16 as the Liberators with the big sack on the big quarterback Jones. And Coach Joel Wyatt has to call the timeout.
It was one-on-one in that backfield, and
it was a perfect tackle.
It was a great tackle.
Put his face right in his chest and drove him to the ground.
Now, I'm going to tell you, he's not that tall of a lineman.
No, he's not.
We got a tall quarterback, and he came and his eyes were up above him looking down there. He never even knew that Esru was there.
Well, he figured it out.
Yeah, he did.
He felt it.
Well, to introduce himself to the old boy.
It was a perfect tackle. Like I said, just put his face mask right in his chest and drove him to the ground. And they're lucky that he didn't fumble the ball because, like I said, he didn't see it coming. He wasn't protecting the ball. He was looking over the top of him. So after the timeout, West Plains comes to the line of scrimmage.
Still got
looking at the second down and 16. Yeah, they should have one timeout left. We should each have one left. Jones in the gun. Wilson beside him, looking to throw, throws. Tipped around, almost picked off.
Incomplete pass. There we go.
Stops with 40 seconds. It stops the clock, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 16. Liberator defense called on big right here. Need 2 more stops.
Hey, they've made some big plays so far this year, and I'm just, I hope that they can do it again. I got every bit of confidence in them. I just think we match up well with them.
Jones will be in the gun. Wilson beside him on the near side. 3 receivers near side. 1 far side. Jones takes a snap. Going to throw across the middle. Has his man. He's immediately wrapped up. He won't have the first down, and they won't. They'll have to call timeout to stop the clock.
Mason McCurry coming in on the blitz off the defensive right side. I thought he was going to get there, but kind of a quick hitter.
Clock ticking.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. It's going to be a 4th down and 7. And they're going to run out of time unless they're going to maybe let the clock go down and kick a field goal.
Yeah.
18 on the play clock.
They're not trying to get up. They're just waiting.
He's going to call timeout with about 5 seconds. He does it at 4, and that'll be their last timeout. And I don't know if he's going to kick it. Yep, there's a kicker over there getting ready, and he is a good one. That's Chase Larson.
I don't know. Well, they went for it on 4th earlier, and we stopped them. So
with one timeout, and the 4th down, probably a good choice because this kid can kick the ball.
Yeah, and he didn't want to give us any time left.
Exactly.
I would have probably called the timeout immediately. Maybe tried to throw one pass and have the kicker ready to run out there. If the pass either get the first down,
go to the end zone.
Either get the first down or you get the touchdown. They got to move the sticks, then run the kicker out there and kick it. But I'm not the coach.
Easy to stay up here, too. It's easy to figure it all out. I'd say that was the play that was he designed to do early this last week would be my guess.
All right. See who the holder is, Clay. Chase Larson to kick.
Watch for the fake.
Now I can't tell that number. The referee standing right between us.
Larson right to the kicker. Snap is back. The kick is up, and it is almost good from here. It is good. So the visitors score a field goal with no time remaining, and the Subs will go into the locker room with the Liberators up 14-3 after 1 half a play. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with the Shelter Insurance Halftime Show. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years' experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right.
When is the last time your bank paid you for swiping your debit card? At Mid-Missouri Bank, swiping your card actually makes you money. Since June of 2017, Midmo has paid out $6 million in Kasasa rewards to their Kasasa customers. $6 million. That's an average of $75,000 a month. You think it's time to switch to Mid-Missouri Bank? Come join one of their 13 locations and get paid to swipe. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 2.9 APR for up to 84 months through March 1st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Ask shelter agent Craig Lehman about shelter's competitive renters insurance rates.
Welcome back to West Plains High School. We have a full artillery show going on behind us. I'm not kidding now. We ran 4 minutes of commercials, and these fireworks started before that, and they're still going. But Liberators up 14-3 at the half. And, guys, darn good half by the Liberators.
Hey, that was both offensively and defensively. That might be one of the better halves of the game or of the season so far. Against, pretty decent team here in West Plains. So, tell you what, holy cow. Hey, take cover. TTS, my goodness gracious. Man, we're rocking the valley down here on Preacher Row Boulevard. Look at the smoke.
Chances are we will not see the field in the third quarter.
Third quarter. Why don't you give us some halftime stats? All right, the Liberators got the scoring started at the 3:21 mark. The 8:21 mark in the first quarter with a 46-yard touchdown pass from Banner to Casey. Kick was good, making it 7-0. At 2:45 to go in the first quarter, Casey breaks loose on a 66-yard TD run, hurdling the man about 5 yards after he crossed the line of scrimmage. It busted him all the way down the field. Kick was good, 14-0. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. We have the third interception of the night for us, the first interception of the night for us at the 22-yard line. Hunter Kozlinski with the interception with the pick. He's got 2 tonight. 10:06, Connor Neal makes a 10:06 in the second quarter. Connor Neal has an interception at the 20-yard line. 4:14 in the second quarter. Connor Neal makes another interception at the goal line, keeping the Zizzer offense from scoring the touchdown. He makes it at the goal line and takes it out of the end zone to about the 8-yard line. Then we just exchanged possessions there for a couple, two to three possessions, and Zizzers close out the first half with as time runs out on the clock, they kick a field goal, making the score 14-3. So Bolivar looking good so far in the first half for throwing the ball. Banner is 3 of 5 with 1 touchdown, and that was he's got a total of 56 yards. Evan Nichols has 1 catch for 3 yards. Casey Gardner with the 46-yard touchdown catch. He had a second catch on the evening so far for a total of 53 yards. Maddox and E. Smith has one carry this evening so far for 11 yards, and Casey has 6 carries for 97 yards and 1 touchdown. So that brings us to the 14-3, Matt. Like you said, kind of looking good, both offensively and defensively. Special teams, we punted a few times here, twice down deep in our own territory, and were able to get a good kickoff out there. So the Liberators seem to be hitting on all cylinders. Really haven't had too many penalties here tonight.
A couple of illegal procedures.
That was it, but for the most part.
And whatever the penalty was on the interception, we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't see, so. But, yeah, just 3 penalties on the night. Other scores in the area, and the board's not working too good right now. Carthage 7, Joplin nothing. It is Cattsville 14 over number 5, Mount Vernon 3. So 14-3, Cattsville looking for an upset. We talked about them on the way down here. Cattsville almost knocked off Harrisonville last week. And that's the same Cattsville team that beat Lamar the week before, so they might be a handful this year down at Cattsville. It's Republic 6, Webb City nothing in the second quarter. Wow. It's Monette 8, that's one of our district teams, and East Newton 7 in the first quarter. Aurora 6, Mack County nothing, that's another district team, Mack County. And they're at the bottom, and it doesn't look like they're going to get out. So that's really all the scores we've got, as the scoreboard is not being updated very quickly. But we've got a good one here tonight at West Plains. The Liberators up 14-3, and probably should be up 21-3.
Well, you have 3 interceptions.
Now we're getting greedy, aren't we?
Well, yeah, we are. The 2 drives that we just marched down the field 2 times and scored. The part that hurts is we have 3 takeaways, and we don't capitalize on those. And, I mean, that's big. And, hats off to the Zizzer defense for preventing us from scoring on those. But if we score on one of those, that puts a whole new shade on this whole ball game right now.
The Liberators will get the ball to start the second half, so hopefully we can get a decent kick return, drive down, get in, and move it up to 21-3, and just keep the pressure on the Zizzers. We heard they like to pass the ball. Our defense, our D-backs have done a great job tonight defending their receivers. Clay, we've talked about it in the broadcast. He's constantly looking downfield and has nowhere to go and has to throw into the flat. So good coverage by our D-backs tonight. They did let one get behind him, and the Zizzers almost scored, but the receiver dropped the ball. So
that was down here in the far end zone down here. And, the Liberators' defensive backs are doing a tremendous job. The quarterback, I don't think, has gone to his primary receiver, his number 1 read, any time tonight. He's been checking down and having to go that short relief valve out there to the side. And once again, the linebackers are doing such a good job of flying around the field there. And they give their backs and receivers some credit, too. They run tough.
Yeah.
You got to bring the mail with them and wrap them up and take them to the ground.
Really, there was only one play where they just dominated us running, and you mentioned it. They had 3 guys pushing 2 Liberators, and Remy Wilson got right behind them, and finally they fell down and were able to stop him. But they haven't run consistently on the Liberators. They've had some nice runs. When they have, it's usually been just the running back or the receiver, whoever in man in motion, just running tough. So.
Getting it on his own.
And we've had good pressure on Jones. We've had a couple sacks, a big sack at the end of this first or second quarter. And so just more of the same is what I would say.
Yeah, I think Coach is doing a great job defensively of calling up stunts, getting the backer in there, getting them out of their rhythm. If you can keep them out of their rhythm, then it just disrupts everything. He threw that one pass. Like he said, the receiver kept running. He had no idea that it was until he looked and noticed the defensive back was about 6 yards behind him, waiting on a football to come down. It was a horrible pass because he was taken out of his rhythm and wasn't able to get it away cleanly.
Really, the best offensive series they had is when they let Jones, the quarterback, run the ball. They ran an option that he never even looked at the pitch back. He went all the way. Then he went on a veer play, and he picked up another 12. I mean, he gained about 30 yards in 3 plays, and then they went away from it. So I don't know, but we'll have to watch that in the second half as well. Well, we've got about 10 minutes left here in the halftime. We're going to take a short break and send it back to the studio. Liberators up 14-3 at the break. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
For nearly 70 years, Schuff Furniture has been your local family-owned furniture store, where you'll find quality home furnishings from Ashley, Best Home Furnishings, Sleeptronic, and Catnapper, all at affordable prices. And did you know Schuff Furniture offers free delivery within a large area of Bolivar? Just ask Kevin or Melinda for the details. Make your house a home with Schuff Furniture, your everyday good price furniture store, located 3 miles south of Bolivar, right off Highway 13.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
When it comes to buying tires, you don't need gimmicks and big sales. You need fair prices and great customer service. And that's exactly what you get at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center. And that's why Dwayne Atterbury continues the family tradition of a firm handshake and a great deal. So if you're looking for the right tire at the right price, come see Dwayne at Atterbury's MFA Tire and Auto Center today at 333 East Broadway in Bolivar. Attaboy, Atterbury.
Welcome back to West Plains. This halftime, Liberators up 14-3 over the Zizzers in an Ozark Mountain Conference showdown. And what's been a great half so far for Bolivar, and just need to do more of the same. Other stuff going around. Mizzou Tigers tomorrow, 11 o'clock against Texas A&M. That should be a dandy contest.
Yeah, I think we're like a 2.5, 2.5 points, something like that differential. Aren't we favored?
I don't know. I haven't seen the line on that.
I hope so. You know, last week we had a bye and we moved up 2 places in the standings from 11 to 9. The week before we lost, or we won, and lost 4 spots in the standings. So not real sure what's happening up with the AP right now.
Well, it depends on what everybody else does. You know, that's kind of hard to see.
Crazy,
but it is crazy. So.
One of the better games last week was that Georgia-Alabama game. I'll tell you what, that was like. That was riding a roller coaster is what that was.
I got to see the fourth quarter of it. And
that's all you need to see.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't sleep for an hour after that game.
Oh, I hear you, man.
SBU will travel to Missouri S&T and Rolla. 6 o'clock kickoff on that one tomorrow. MSU, are they on the road? They were at home against Youngstown State last week.
That was a big win for them also.
Good win there. And I don't know where they're headed, but I
didn't see the full paper, but I do know. Congratulations to Delaney Daniels.
Yep,
she is the first Ozark Mountain Conference champion. She took first in the tournament, and I think by like 11 strokes or something.
And the girls took first.
And the whole team took first. So congratulations to Coach Kim Cribbs and the entire Lady Liberator golf team. Tremendous season so far, and they got districts coming up.
And softball's playing in the Springfield Invitational today. They beat Willard 4-2, and St. Teresa 14-1. They'll play in the championship bracket tomorrow. The first game will be against Kickapoo, and that big softball tournament down there. Cross country getting ready for their districts as well as fall sports winding down. You know, I mean, like I said, we got 4 more this game and 3 more regular seasons, and
1 month left.
1 month left, and hopefully we can make a little postseason run. The fireworks have left a cloud of
ominous
cloud. I mean, it's just sitting straight over the top of. I guarantee if you punted the ball in that, you would lose it up there.
Well, you can see it on our. Once you get to look at the video, you'll be able to see it. It's just, I mean, it's hanging thick right there.
And I don't know if we got the video running or not. Nobody has texted me in a while, and I did talk to Ken, our technician, and he said, well, just hit record, and at least we can watch it later on. And the problem is cell services. We have struggled with that down here in Booker County forever and ever. I don't know what service you need to get, but it ain't working.
It's non-existent in that brick-covered gym.
No,
there. We found that out. Oh, my goodness.
It's a neat old gym. I really like the gym, but they put the wood up there to make it even more, and just a tough place to get out. So we just don't even come down here because we know it doesn't work. But we got about 4.5 minutes till the second half gets underway.
I will, next week you two are going to be on your own. I'm not going to be around. I'm going to try to make my debut down in Nashville next week.
Okay. Well, we'll tune in. Oh, boy, more fireworks.
We got some more fireworks. You're going down to Music Row, are you?
Well, I got my Army reunion down there. Should be interesting.
We're thinking that these fireworks may be a salute to the military, which, if they are, hats off and thank you for your service. But they're big into fireworks down here, apparently.
Oh, yes.
It's making me jump up here in this box.
Well, it's just right out the back door. Yeah. It's so warm out. We got the back door open and the windows open out in front of us. Create a little draft, and man, when it goes off right here.
And it is strange playing the Zizzers in warm weather down here. Like I said, we started playing them in the playoffs after the postseason, and then when we went to play them, it was always the last game of the year, and then sometimes we turn right around and come right back down here and play them again one time. But it has become quite the rivalry over the last 10 years,
in all
both
sports.
in football and basketball, girls basketball as well. And I wonder for our cross-country team, West Plains was known for years for the cross-country. What was his name?
Joe Bill
Dixon. Joe Bill Dixon.
And, you touched on this earlier, the facility down here, I mean, it is top-notch. The field is beautiful. Their colors with the red and the black and the white. And
the way it's laid out through the campus and where you come in in the concession area, it's really nice. And
great parking lot out there.
Big bleachers, big parking lot. The only bad thing is the press box.
The visitors.
Well, I was over there one time before. It's not too good over there.
Well, yeah. I thought that a couple years ago, they told us that it was condemned over there. That's how we ended up in this little box over here.
It was.
And but you would have thought that they had it fixed and repaired by now, because
there's 4 empty boxes over there.
I can say at least 4. Yeah.
Did you go with me that time? That was Johnny Scott and the Samick boy, their senior year, the Kruger boy. We came down here and played them in the playoffs, and they got an elevator up there. Yeah. That's pretty nice. So we need to work on that at Plaster Stadium. Since I have dropped 120 pounds, it is a little easier to get up them steps.
Or we could do that at the new Potts Memorial Field or whatever we're going to call that thing, if we live long enough to see it.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid if I'm going to go up there, they're going to have an elevator.
It would be.
I mean, we're sextarian. Well, Clay's not, but you and I are, and we're getting pretty old. So.
I mean, there's just so many steps left in my life, I can tell you right now.
That's out of the deer woods.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different deal.
Yeah, that's what that pickup truck's for. Well, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Liberators will receive the ball in the second half. And as we mentioned, it would be just great to get a good return, march down, and get up 21-3 on the Zizzers. We feel like we probably should have been there already. And the more pressure you put on them, the more they're going to have to go to the air, and they have not had great success in the air. So
what do you do here? I mean, somebody's going to make some changes here in the half. How you adjust to what you've done so far. I like what we did those first two possessions.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a steady dose of Casey, and then just a hit or miss, boom, quick hit and pass, and just kind of set them up because they're back and stuff. We're kind of starting to cheat in on that run. The next thing you know, 66-yard pass, or 48-yard pass, whatever.
A swing pass, a running play.
Yeah.
But, I think you stick with that. Offensively, we did sputter a little bit at the end, and I don't know. And we went to running man in motion, throwing over there. That gives them too much time, I think. We need to use our quickness and get out. I'd probably get away from that, go back to Casey running. I think they're going to have to go, run to the other side of the field.
Yeah.
I would say probably they're going to look at running their quarterback more. That's who they've had the most success with.
Yeah, they moved it all the way down the field with him. So
he falls a long way, too.
Oh, yeah.
Once they start tackling, he's just about halfway done at that particular point.
6'4".
Yeah. And a good athlete. That's
2 yards when he falls forward.
Right.
That's 2 yards.
That's right. We've seen the good athlete be the quarterback kicker down here before, and that's what they've got now.
All right, the Liberator fans are coming alive over here.
Well, we got they just tacked another 2.5 minutes on, so we'll take a short break. We'll be right back with the second half action. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football, MoSportsZone, listening on your Country 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford. Mr. Google.
Hey, Liberator fans, get your Liberator sports gear at B-Town Custom Apparel, your official Liberator sports boutique. Need t-shirts, vests, uniforms, hats, or promotional products for your business? They've got it all with customized screen printing, embroidery logo development, fundraising, and promotional items. Their talented graphic designers create unique designs just for you. Visit them online at btowncustomapparel.com. Also see them for your sign needs and UPS shipping. B-Town Custom Apparel, proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to West Plains High School at Visitor Stadium. Second half action just about to get underway. Bolivar will receive the kick in the second half. It'll be Gardner Casey and Evan Nichols back to receive. They're standing on their own 10-yard line. The kicker for these Visitors, we just saw him kick the field goal, Chase Larson. He does have a pretty good foot. He will tee it up midfield at the 40.
Simon has got this crowd electrified over on this side.
Simon's getting his best moves on. He's getting jiggy with it now. I can't bring myself to say get what jiggy with it.
Jiggy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is jiggy.
Oh my goodness. So Larson will move he'll come to the near hash to kick. There's something laying on the field that's midfield there on the 40. Piece of paper or something. I don't know what that is. Can you zoom in there, Suddy?
What's it look like? Towel, maybe? Paper, towel?
It might be some tape. It might be where one of the drummers stood or something.
Might be some fireworks paper.
It would be first, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we go out this back door, there's going to be a whole pile of ashes. And,
I just hope the stairs are still intact.
I can't jump no more.
No, there ain't no jumping. Landing awkwardly is about all I've got left now.
And that's just when you walk and fall.
Exactly.
Okay, that's an off-air story we can't tell about this fall of the season already.
I appreciate that.
All right, Larson's ready to go. Here we go. Second half action about underway. And it's a high end over in kick field. As it's a 7, they run the reverse. No, they fake it. Evan's going to keep it himself. gets to the other side, spins around, breaks the tackle, will be dropped at the 15-yard line. And then there, I think if he just runs it, he's got a lot of time.
It looked like it. I get nervous when they try to make that move by swinging that ball up and around. That's what makes me nervous a lot.
I just don't like the time they waste back there. Both those guys got enough speed. If they just get up the field, he could have got 15 yards before anybody would have gotten to him. So 1st and 10 from their own, they're going to say the 14 for the Liberators to start the second half. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, up back on the near side. That's Jackson. Banner in the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Casey. He runs right behind his blocker. He got dropped behind as the far side end came around and wrapped him up from behind. It'll be a loss on the play.
About 2, I think.
About 2 yards directly.
Yeah, Casey didn't have nowhere to go. That far defensive end just slid right down the line and was able to just make that tackle way deep from back there.
He had a hole coming this way, but like I said, the far side end got him before he could get to the hole. This time 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Casey goes in motion. They hand it off to him. He works to the outside. He gets across the 15 to the 16. Picks up about 5 yards, but will be well short of the first. It'll be 3rd and long for Bolivar.
A little misdirection with Casey there. I haven't seen that yet this evening. We had a little bit of that a couple games ago, but first time tonight.
So it looks like they'll call it 3rd and 8. And we're going to line up in a power type position. 1 receiver out to the far side. Jackson in motion. They take the handoff. Banner rolls to the near side. He's going to throw. Has his man make. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Nichols. And that would have been a 25-yard pickup and a first down. Instead, the Liberators will be forced to punt deep in their own territory.
And those are the plays you need to make down here in Howell County, I'm telling you.
That's right. That was a good play call, well written up there. And Nichols breaks out here to the sideline. Just couldn't haul the ball in, but nice pass by Banner.
So Burke into punt, back deep to receive for the Zizzers. Jacob Moore, he's standing on his own 39-yard line. Over on the far side is Jackson Taylor.
And they just drew us into an illegal procedure. They might call that encroachment.
Yeah, we'll see if we got flags all over.
Illegal procedure.
I was looking right at that. Their defensive player just made a kind of a quick jab step there right in front of him, and we jumped.
Now about even more.
Now the official just told him, don't do that again. And he looked at his buddies like, what, me?
So Burke now standing on the goal line to kick this one.
He did it again.
They bring the house. It's a high kick, fair catch called for at the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Zizzers from the Bolivar 36.
Well, I thought we might get a flag right there. It didn't look like they gave enough room to catch the ball.
Halo call. I thought we might get it too, but they don't. But a short field for West Plains, not what we needed to happen. We talked about taking advantage of that middle eight. Middle eight. We took care of business in the first 4 of that, but gave it right back to the Zizzers here. Jones under center, I formation. Receiver goes in motion from the near side to the far side. They run the misdirection. Ball's on the ground. It bounces right back to the running back, and he's able to pick up about 17 yards.
Flag came in. I'm going to say that he rushed him and threw him to the ground after he got out of bounds over there.
Jackson Taylor with a lucky bounce when Jones pitched it. It just bounced right up into his hands like a bounce pass in the basketball court.
I'm not sure. The quarterback, he did that push pitch that they're doing now. This is the first year I can remember seeing that. It's a completely different style of pitching the ball.
Not to be confused with the push.
Right, correct.
And we're going to have a conference over on the far sideline.
15-yarder looks like.
Going to take them down to the 10-yard line. Just outside of it.
Not a good start for this third quarter for the Liberators.
Nope. So they spot the ball at the 10. It would be First and 10 from the 10. Yep, it's right on the 10. Jones takes the snap. They pitch it again to Jackson. He spins around, and this time he picks up about 2 yards on the carry.
They're just so far away, I can't pick up those numbers, even with binoculars. That end of I guess it's the window I'm looking out of. It appears to be darker down on that end of the field, is it?
No, it's that black screen you're looking through.
Or it could be that cloud.
Yeah,
it's the cloud.
They spot the ball to 8, second down and 8. And now Remy Wilson in the backfield, broken eye, Jones under center. Takes a snap, rolls out to the far side, throws in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That's the third throw to that particular receiver, who we don't have a name for, number 84. They've thrown to him 3 times, Clay, and he's not been able to handle any of them.
That one looked like
open most of the time.
That one looked like it might have been a little bit high. He was reaching way up, and I'm not sure if his head or not.
Check see what 34 says. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's 34?
Yeah,
Brett Erickson. I'm telling you, if they just wash the windows once a year, we might be able to see through them. From the gun, Jones this time. Liberators showing blitz. They throw across the middle. It's incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 8 for the Scissors, and they'll run their kicker in, Chance Larson.
Yeah, they're just going to make this a one-possession game. If he makes this, they'll be down by 8.
Hey, the good news is we give them the ball inside the 35, we hold them to 3, but that's with a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So Larson in the kick, Jones the hold. Snap is back, the kick is up, and it's blocked. And the Liberators pick it up.
I don't think we can return that, can we?
No, I don't think so.
It's not college. You
Good
can have
job.
the kick
Number 7. Got the ball.
McCurry.
That's going to be Mason McCurry.
Wow, what a big play.
You ain't a kidding.
What a big play. I mean, momentum starting to switch the whole 9 yards, and we lost their field goal.
So Bolivar will get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 8.
I'll put that down.
You don't want to
9-18.
You don't want to make a mistake down here where we are now, but you don't want to just sit on your hands down here either.
You got to get to flip the field here at least. The Scissors are on defense. Yes, they are. Banner in the gun, Casey beside him. 2 to the near side. Jackson goes in motion from the slot from the near side to the far side. The handoff to Casey. Oh, he runs tough, gets across to about the 12-yard line, pick up a 4 for the senior tailback.
Yeah, not a lot there for him, but he made something out of nothing.
He fell forward. When you're running hard, you're running downhill.
Yep.
That's 2 extra yards on every carry.
And you're not behind the chains here. That opens up the playbook.
2nd down and 7 now. Two receivers either side for Banner. See if they send Jackson in motion. They don't. Banner looking to throw. Throws over in the flats. Has his man. He breaks his tackle across the 20-25. Drops at the 31-yard line. And that's 1st and 10. That's another hometown mattress and furniture 1st down on the reception by Evan Nichols.
Great job by
Nichols. Made sure that he held on to that. Got the ball caught first because he was going to have a good gain if he got it caught. Then he shook the tackler and made a nice gain out of it.
Just what the doctor orders. He said at least we got to flip the field. We're making progression here. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31 for Bolivar. Again, 2 to either side. This is the formation they had the most success with early in the game. Jackson in motion near side to far side. The handoff to Casey. He is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage as this defensive end on this side came across untouched. He didn't even have a man. I think somebody, I don't know what happened, but that's a dream for a defensive end.
Yeah, there's no question about it, and you kind of see the adjustment that the Scissors coaches have made when they're on defense. They are slamming that stand-up end on either side into that backfield every time, keying on Casey.
Some people call him in, some would call him an outside linebacker. And again, the same formation for Bolivar. This time the far man comes in motion to the near side. The handoff to Casey up the middle. He drives forward, gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Liberators.
All right, we dialed up a good pass play there. Last 3rd down and long. Let's see what happens this time. Nichols is doing a great job with his route running tonight. I mean, and the ball's been there. We've caught a couple and had a couple drops, but he's doing a good job with the routes. He's got the wide side of the field. That's where we had the touchdown on the swing pass to Casey. Jackson goes in motion. Take the snap. They throw the swing to him. He catches it. It was almost picked off. He's across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll be well short of the first down. Liberators lucky there because that defensive end almost got that one picked, and that would have been a pick 6. It looked to me like they were kind of waiting on that pass play right there because that the outside linebacker, he didn't go in motion with him. He was already set up out there, and he immediately charged across the line of scrimmage trying to pick that ball.
They spotted at the 32. Burke will be in the punt. Back deep to receive will be Jacob Moore. He's standing at his own 45-yard line. The up back on the far side is Jackson Taylor. They have been close to blocking some kicks. We're a man short. We got them in here now. 2 on the play clock. We're going to have to call the timeout or take the delay of game.
Take the delay of game and go back 5. You know, they've been getting pretty close to blocking this thing, too.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say, and then we didn't have enough men on the field.
Yeah.
Just those are the mistakes that will just drive you nuts.
As a coach, you know, that's just
So Moore scoots up to midfield. Burke will be standing on his own 15-yard line. It's a high snap. They come. He gets it off. It's a beauty. It's fielded and dropped and immediately falls on it. That was the back on the far side. He'll drop it at the 41-yard line. That was Jackson Taylor. So good kick there by Burke.
Great time for him to hit his best punt of the night right there.
And, you know, I don't understand the return man back there. They have fielded the ones they should have fair caught, and that one he should have fair caught, and he tries to, take off with it. It just kind of backwards, I think.
So with 5:46 remaining in the 3rd down, 14-3 to the Liberators. Visitors take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. After being in the red zone, being inside the 10-yard line, and being stopped by the Liberators on their first drive here in the second half. Jones will be in the gun. Looks like Remy Wilson will be next to him. They'll have 2 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Up back on the far side as well. Jones takes the ball. He's going to run. Now pitches the ball to Wilson. He gets across the 45, driven out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Nice catch on the moss, Clay.
Looks like they're almost back to the 44.
Oh, he must have stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Hard to see that far over there.
And the Visitors have been going that direction. All their plays have been about over on that side.
Yeah, they have hardly run to their right side.
Everything's been left.
I think 2 plays they've run to the right side all night. They come right back with the same formation, but Wilson on this side. Now they send the man in motion from the far side to the near side. Low snap. Jones picks it up, hands it off to Wilson. He drives forward, gets to midfield. He's going to be just short of the first.
He had about 3 Liberators on him, and he was still moving downfield right there. Neesmith could fill from that safety spot and shut it down real good right there, just short of the first down.
Wilson, 5'6", 185-pound senior. He is a tough runner. And, they've had tough runners down here.
Oh, yeah. Don't be so sure this is not a first down.
Oh, what a spot. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a first down. They spotted there. That was them. They're measuring right now. See if you can zoom in on that, Suddy. Get that chain man out of the way.
Nope, short.
He is just short, about a foot.
Hang on. They're not done yet. They're going.
Hang on.
Well, is that chain tight? Hang on. Hold it. It's not tight. Yeah, we had it on the wrong side of the line over here.
That didn't work out very well.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and about a half a foot.
I'd say the big quarterback hangs on to this one and just runs left.
It's a lot further down here now. Look at that. Yep.
They just don't want to stand that. They don't want to stand as close as I did to you at the halftime show, and you couldn't figure it out. Jones will step up under center, and I'm sure he'll just snap and go. And he does. And he got it. Good second effort by the 6'4" senior signal caller to pick up the first down with 5:23 remaining in the third.
Yeah, second effort definitely got him that. I thought we stood him up and was going to stop him right there, but like you said, he falls forward. That's a long body.
He hit the pile, got a second explosion from his legs, and was able to get up over the pile and get the first down. Jones will be in the gun this time. Wilson beside him on the left side. Two receivers far side, one near side. Jones looking to throw. Flush from the pocket, rolls over in the flats. Throws, has a man wide open at the 35, and he's finally driven out of bounds at the 25 of the Liberators. 1st and 10, Zizzers.
It looked to me, I think that's that tight end from the right side of the formation. He kind of just went down and ran a crossing pattern. Went down about 12 yards and just made a cross and came all the way across the field there.
Got down there in green grass and nobody saw him.
Nobody picked him up.
10 yards around him. So they spot it right on the 25. So Zizzer's knocking on the door again. The Bolivar offense has been stagnant since the first two series. Jones will step up under center, have a broken eye. Two receivers far side. The Liberators show blitz. They pitch the ball on the far side, and that's Jackson Taylor, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the carry. We talked last week about the St. Jude's Walkathon. Talked to Jimmy Davoff today. $4,000 raised for St. Jude's, and that's a great program down there. The Davoff family feels blessed that had that, and thank you to all the Bolivar folks for the donations and the consideration. Jones takes a snap, takes a handoff under some pressure, going to throw, floated, picked off by the Liberators, coming to the near side, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, kicks it back outside, dropped at the 27-yard line. 4th INT of the night for the Bolivar defense.
Neesmith on the interception, Maddox Neesmith. Good job with 4:05 to go here in the third quarter, picking the ball off, stopping another scoring threat by the Zizzers.
Zizzers have had excellent field position, just can't get it to go in. That defense they've been very good tonight, very good.
Come on, boys, we got to matriculate here. We need to get some points on the board and take some time off the clock.
We need a little hometown offense to work right here.
Banner from the gun, Casey in the backfield with him, going to throw. Throws it on the ground.
He just killed it. You have the flag down. Yep. No play.
So see what the call is.
Nope, there. Hit it.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. He just threw it down. That man was out in the flat between, he was going to throw to Casey, but there was a man out there. It was a pretty heady play to throw it away. Don't force it because that would have been a pick six.
I thought Casey was turning that upfield and was going to be wide open, but I thought the White had it kind of blown that dead. But
Jackson in motion, and they run into each other. Banner dives forward, picks up maybe about 2 yards.
And we're going to let West Plains hang around here. We got to.
You can't do that. Nope. You're here in West Plains. So 3rd down and long 8, short 9 for the Liberators. They need some off control, too.
A little composure, a little more composure.
Besides needing to wash the windows, they need to spray for moths. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jackson the up back on the far side. Casey in the backfield with Banner in the gun. Jackson goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Banner going to throw. Flush from the pocket. Rolls to the far side. Looking downfield. Throws. Has his man, and he gets the catch. And probably the first down. It's going to be real close. We'll see where they spot him. It's up that.
Looks like he's going to be short of the first down for the spot.
Is that Neesmith or Mason McCurry?
That was... And they will be forced to punt. They'll be looking at a 4th down and 2.
Had kind of a high snap a while ago, but it was handled very well and punted extremely well. Need another one here.
And the deep man, Moore, standing on his own 42-yard line. 4 on the play clock, 3 minutes left in the quarter. Burke gets the kick off. It is a beauty. And it's going to take a bounce in favor of the Liberators. Bounces down to the 32-yard line. It will be down there with 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter.
All right, defense has held tight so far here in this half. Let's hope they can do it again. Just, I don't like giving them all these opportunities. No squandering away some scoring opportunities.
We're not eating that clock.
No,
We're not putting pressure back on them like we could or should.
That was our third possession.
Of course, they've got a little something to do with it. They're playing pretty good defense.
They've made some adjustments with those ends, our outside linebackers.
Yeah, I think we've had
Jones under center, broken eye formation, hands off to the first back through. He dives forward to about the 35-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 36, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Zizzers.
It'd be kind of hard to call a play pass right now, I would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That would
4 INTs on the night.
Yeah, that would surprise everyone, I think. But
10 on the shot on the clock.
Jones up under center. Bolivar shows blitz. They hand off. They run right into the blitz, but they get a good lead block, and he gets up to about the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 for West Plains with 2:03 left to play here in the third quarter. Libs are up 14-3. Ball just south of the 40. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Jones under center, pitches to the far side. He turns the corner, picks up the first down, driven out of bounds at about the 43-yard line.
McCurry's running on the play and just had to trail the runner. He went through the wrong one gap too far off to the left there and wasn't able to catch up to the runner.
So they move the sticks, 1st and 10. A minute and a half left in the quarter. Start that clock, boys.
Yeah, they're having a hard time with that, aren't they?
Yeah, they never did start it. Jones looking to throw. Floats it over the middle, has his man wide open, and he makes the catch and falls down at the 37-yard line of the Liberators. Making the grab for West Plains, Ethan Miller, the junior wide receiver, 5'10", 152.
Nichols in coverage right there and kind of threw his hands up like coach there trying to like, hey, what happened? We missed the coverage here somehow. I don't believe he was supposed to task with really coming out that far there.
So they spotted him at the 36. He kind of got in no man's land, as you said, and there wasn't anybody 10 yards around him.
But regardless, it was a pretty good pickup for the Zizzers.
Wilson the lone setback. Jones under center. Takes the snap, takes the throw, throws it over the far side, ball incomplete. And we almost had our 5th interception of the night. Stops the clock with 55 seconds remaining.
That quarterback took that snap and did a complete 360 before throwing that ball.
To throw the ball to his left, not even to throw it to the right,
exactly.
Throw it to his left.
Yeah, that's if nothing else, that'd make a D-back dizzy, watching that.
So we've got a text from Dave Berry. He says Booger County is not Howe County. It is
McDonald County.
No, it's Douglas County. They all bleed together, though, Dave. It's just they throw over in the far flats to Wilson, and he's
good open field.
Nice open field tackle. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Zizzers.
That's the younger McCurry brother right there. Kel McCurry with the tackle. Good open field tackle. That prevented the first down.
34 seconds left in the quarter. And
24 on the shot clock.
on the game clock.
Or game clock.
Wrong sport.
No.
We're on the gridiron, not the hardwood.
Couple months.
Jones in the gun. Wilson beside him. They send a man in motion from the far side to the near side. Jones looking to throw. Throws across the middle. Picked off again. Tipped and picked. Liberators cross the 20 with it to the 23 and finally dropped there.
Wow.
Nichols.
Wow. And that was Evan Nichols on the pick. And Bolivar with the 5th INT of the night with 7 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Wow. He's got more completions than our kids in the zone.
He does.
Where's he at?
They're going to spot the ball. Now the officials talking. I don't know what they're going to do down there.
34-yard line.
They're going to spot it at the 21. Is there a flag? There's a flag over there on the far side. Imagine that. That's why we call it Booger County, Dave. Oh, it's against the Zizzers. Oh, wow.
What a strange night. What a strange night.
Kleenex County all of a sudden instead of Booger County. So they're going to move them up to the 36-yard line, where the Liberators take over 1st and 10. They'll get one play off here in the third quarter. And Banner in the pistol, 3 yards behind him is Casey. The first time we've seen this formation tonight. They hand it off to Casey. He dives forward, finds the seam, splits it. Oh, man, gets to midfield. Touchdown saving tackle there by the strong safety, Gavin Marshall. If he doesn't trip Casey up, he's to the house.
He sure is. And what fine piece of running. Just a little stutter step, and then he breaks, hits the hole, and goes. I thought he was going to put the move on him right there. I think he did on one of the two D-backs that were back, safeties back there, but the one was able to go ahead and wrap up the legs and get him down.
And that's going to end the third quarter. We'll roll to the fourth. We'll take it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football. MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Hey, Liberator fans, get your Liberator sports gear at B-Town Custom Apparel, your official Liberator sports boutique. Need t-shirts, vests, uniforms, hats, or promotional products for your business? They've got it all with customized screen printing, embroidery logo development, fundraising, and promotional items. Their talented graphic designers create unique designs just for you. Visit them online at btowncustomapparel.com. Also see them for your sign needs and UPS shipping. B-Town Custom Apparel, proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back to West Plains. First play of the fourth quarter. Gardner Casey runs into a brick wall. It'll be about a half a yard.
He might have got a half yard on that.
And right now the Liberators just need to eat up clock and get some first downs. Banner from the pistol. Hands off to Casey. Comes to the near side. Catches slips on the turf. Dang it. And he had a little seam. He tried to make a cut, and he slipped. Brought down on the play by Aiden Judd.
Yeah, Matt, you nailed it right there. If we can just get a couple first downs, but it's a two-possession game right now, and if we can eat up some clock here, 5-6 minutes, we should be in pretty good shape.
Got to make first down.
Got to have first down.
Got a score from Seneca Carl Junction. They're up 28-0 late in the second quarter. That's going to help the Liberators out in their district play.
Seneca's up?
Yep. Okay. Banner in the pistol. Casey 2 yards behind him. Up backs on either side. One man wide to the near side. Banner looking to go hitch and go. And he makes the catch. There's a pass on the play. The catch is good. It's going to be pass interference against the Zizzers.
Yeah, so 50. It's going to take it. That's going to be a 32-yard completion.
It should be pass interference.
Yep.
Against the Zizzers.
Yeah, he ran a little hitch and go there right there. He stopped and turned and then burned the D-back big time. And the only way he could catch up was to grab hold of him.
It is pass interference against the Scissors, and they will decline it. It'll be 1st and 10 Liberators. 10:39 left in this one.
And that was a Bolivar mattress.
That's a hometown furniture mattress
there you
first
go.
down.
There you go.
That was to Nichols, wasn't it? Yep.
What a big play.
They will spot the ball at the 18, so the Liberators in the red zone. Got to get in the end zone. 2 receivers out to the far side for Banner. Up back on the near side. Casey behind him. Takes the snap, hands off to Casey. He finds a seam, dives forward, still driving, gets down to about the 6-yard line. 6 or 7-yard line. Is that enough for a first down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a hometown mattress and furniture first down, 2 in a row for the Liberators.
Got 12 yards for Casey on that. Good job running. There's no stop on him there.
Here we go. And give it to Casey.
Oh.
And this time they break through and find him. It'll be a loss. And then there's a flag as the linebacker clearly threw him down well after the whistle had blown.
And then walks around like he's what?
Well, we've seen that
here before.
We've seen that a few times.
The only place we've seen 4 personal fouls on one play from one of their linebackers. We saw their coach come out on the field, pick up a flag, and put it in the official's pocket, and they waved it off. We've seen some stuff down here at West Plains.
We've seen things. We've learned things down here.
Learned things.
That should be 1st and go from about, the 5? 3? What do you have to, 15?
I don't see where they had it marked on the...
The flag's on the 11.
Yeah, it's going to go the half distance.
It should go from the original line of scrimmage, which is a 7, so we'll get down to the 3.5.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that was big.
And we talked about we've seen things. You don't even know what we've done after the games. What we've seen.
Yeah, that's even stranger, actually.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Casey?
I think Casey.
1st and goal to go from the 4-yard line. They give it to Casey. He drives forward. Going to be short, but just short of the goal line, about a half a yard short. That's all right. Run the clock down.
Yeah.
We got 37 on the play clock.
Just wait.
They're quick to get that started.
Let that baby tick. Just let her tick.
We can run it down to about 9-10 and then punch it in the end zone.
Just don't go backwards,
Yeah.
Don't lose possession.
Power formation, 1 receiver wide to the near side. Jackson comes in motion from the slot. The handoff to Casey.
Touchdown. Oh, come on.
That's all right. I'm all right with them not scoring. They got him on about the 1-inch line. That's just going to burn up more clock. The more clock we burn, the better off we are. We can punch it in. We've got 2 more tries from here.
You know, we might follow Casey in this time. Let him clear a pass.
Yeah, that little ISO that they run with him and Jackson.
How about a naked bootleg? Take to him.
I think that would be just a walk-in.
Yep. Nichols goes wide to the far side. Jackson the up back near side. McCurry the up back far side. Banner from the pistol. Casey on his left side.
Harrisonville.
Now they go in motion with Jackson, and Casey runs in. Touchdown, Liberators.
Wow.
That's a Warwick Electric touchdown for Gardner Casey with 8:36 remaining, putting the Liberators up 20-3.
All right, 1-yard plunge. Yeah, good job there.
Perfect.
I kind of went with somebody else down there, but I thought they were bringing that ball around the outside there.
So did the defense.
Yep. Jackson came in motion. Everybody followed him, and Casey walked it right in. Burke the kick, high snap, but a good job by Casey to get it down, and the kick is no good.
Came off low and left.
Yeah, that was a bad snap, and Casey was lucky just to get it down. So the score remains 20-3 with 8:36 remaining in the ball game. We're going to take a short break. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football. MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Welcome back. Burke set to kick it off to West Plains after the touchdown. It is a high pooch kick, fielded at the 32, and did he call for a fair catch?
Yep, I think he did.
He didn't get his hand up. So West Plains will take over 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line with 8:36 left in the ball game, down 20-3 to the Liberators. Liberators looking to get a big road victory here tonight in the Ozark Mountain Conference and go home, take that 3-hour grade or yellow dog ride home and not in misery.
In the Bluebird. Listen, that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good kick. That gives them no chance to return it. And our defense, this second half is actually the whole game has just been stellar.
They've done a great job tonight defensively.
Jones looking to throw, has some time, steps up in the pocket, lets it go, and he's wide open in the far side over in the far flat. Makes the reception at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Zizzers.
We had two deep safeties, and the quarterback was looking at the one streaking down the hash mark on the left side of the field, and it drew the second safety over there to him, and that allowed that man to get that wide open over there on the far right.
Branson up 49-7 over Marshfield at the half. Webb City down 15-13 to Republic in the third quarter. Jones in the gun looking to the far sideline, getting the play. Has Wilson next to him, two receivers far side. Jones looking to throw, throws over in the near flats, and it bounced off the carpet, incomplete. A little tunnel screen, and it'll be incomplete, stops the clock at 8:06. 11 and up 22-7 over Ozark at the half. Neosho 41, Willard 7, third quarter. Hillcrest 9, Rogersville 7 in the third quarter. On that 24-20 over East Newton. Aurora 27. Matt County's come back to 21, though. Jones in the gun. Takes a snap. Straight looking to throw. Throws across the middle. It's tipped but caught at the 20. And that'll be enough for a first down for the Zizzers.
McCurry with the stout back there.
Come on, defense. You got to bow up.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Wilson in the backfield with Jones, two receivers either side. Jones takes a snap, rolls to the far side, looking to throw under some pressure, and it'll be dropped, maybe, and he's hammered finally, and that'll bring him back to the 34-yard line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Liberators on the quarterback. We had him wrapped up and kind of spun him, and he started to break free from that solo tackle. And then all of a sudden, number 2, number 3, number 4.
They missed that spot by 5 yards. He spun around and moved forward. They spotted at the 29.
They're going to give him this forward motion. They were spinning him
all the way back. Going to bring up second down and 20 for the Zizzers. 7-12 and counting. Liberators with a 20-3 advantage. Jones takes the snap, looking to throws, and this one knocked down. I thought he was going to get the pick. Good job by the offensive player to break up the INT.
Just great coverage, though. I mean, and we're giving up a couple inches right there, too, but we was just stuck to his chest right there, went up high. The offensive player kind of probably knocked that down because it looked like that's number 3. That's Connor Neal. So, Connor might have been able to get another one right there. Well, we've had 5 on the evening. I wonder what the record is.
Jones in the gun. Wilson in the backfield with him. Three receivers far side, one near side. Jones looking to throw under some pressure. Hit as he releases. Wide open, though, on the far sideline and complete down to the 7-yard line. And that's the same play we saw over here, Clay. That man, somebody's missing their coverage over there. He was wide open.
Well, he had a hitch and go over there, and the quarterback did a real good pump fake, and we bit on that pump fake, and down the field he went.
So first and goal to go from the 7 for the Zizzers. 6:48 left in the ball game. Jones in the gun. Takes a snap, throws in the flats to Wilson. He can't hold on, and it goes incomplete. Stops the clock with 6:37. Second and goal to go now from the 7 for West Plains.
Apologies for this camera work on the far end of the field, but we're kind of hanging out the window here.
We are hanging out the window. We are in a box that's barely big enough for the three of us shoulders to fit in. Sutton's hanging the camera out the window. And if Benny Denny saw that camera hanging like that, he'd probably fire us off.
He wouldn't like it, I'm sure.
Oh, we're getting some good footage, Joe.
Second goal to go. Jones will be in the gun. Wilson will be on the near side of him. Two receivers either side for the 6'4" senior quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to throw under some pressure. Now drops at the 6-yard line. That'll bring up third down and goal to go from the 6. Keeps the clock running as well.
A good job by Owen McCullough. He stayed in his lane, and quarterback got flushed out there, and we just ran right into McCullough's arms. Timeout
by West Plains. So with 6:19 left to play, down 20-3 to the Liberators, looking at a third and goal to go from the 6. The Zizzers call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football. MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Since 1912, thousands of Southeast Missourians have turned to Douglas Hahn Heidemann for their legal needs. Specializing in personal injury, wrongful death, bankruptcy, business law, workers' compensation, and estate planning, they're here to fight for your rights. With decades of experience, their dedicated team delivers the results you deserve. When it matters most, Douglas Hahn Heidemann is the name to remember. For consultation, visit dhhlawfirm.com and let them put their expertise to work for you. Because at Douglas Hahn Heidemann, they know the art of winning.
Welcome back to West Plains. The Zizzers called a timeout with 6:19 remaining in the ball game, looking at a third and goal to go from the 6. Jones brings the troops to the line. He'll step up under center. Wilson will be his lone setback. He has a flex back on either side. Nobody really wide. They send the far side flex back in motion. Jones rolls out under some pressure, avoids the sack, throws it up. It's incomplete, and that'll stop the clock with 6:13.
And we'll bring up a fourth down.
Yeah. Kick the field goal here?
No. They got to go.
I got a score.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Once again, right there, we took him out of his rhythm. He wasn't able to get set to make that throw or anything. So, even though he was able to get the pass off, it was a great defensive play all the way.
So they bring in a different set of receivers and running backs. Well, that's a big play right here. Watch for the hard count. Trips to the far side. They throw over in the near flat. It's picked off again, number 6. They're coming down the near sideline to the 20, 25, 30, 35. Runs out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Pickles. And there's some brouhaha going on here, as Jones made the made a block.
It was a late block.
Yep. But he's on defense at that point. He shouldn't be hitting anybody, but he wiped somebody out after the reception. But the Liberators get the ball with 6:02 remaining at their own 36, 30. What are they going to mark it? 35-yard line? No, they're going backwards. 33-yard line.
They could mark that on us?
No,
they didn't throw any flag.
No flags. But he ran out of bounds. Oh, I guess I'm off. I can't see there's too many players. It is the 36, though. That's correct.
Good enough. It's our ball, and they did not score.
So 2 first downs pretty much will eat up. Was that Kozlowski on the interception?
No, it was Nichols.
Banner takes the snap, hands off to Casey. He drives forward, still driving across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Gotta love the way he's running the ball
he is
tonight.
running hard. The last 2 games, he has been a stud.
I believe he's smelling a little blood in the water.
Yep. You know, he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he picks up 5, a little just short of 6 yards on that play.
One receiver to the near side. Banner talking to Casey in the backfield. Jackson's the up back on the far side.
That's that clock. That's that clock, kid.
12 on the play clock. Good job. Now Jackson in motion. Casey up the far side, picks up the first down, still driving forward, gets across midfield, enters visitor territory, 1st and 10 Liberators. That's another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
I say we're going to see a steady dose of Casey right now.
You know, he's breaking their backs right now.
Yep. Ball spotted on the 49. Look in your book there and see how many interceptions per game. I bet that is a record.
It's got to be close. It's got to be.
I can't remember in my 40 years of...
I can remember some years we didn't have 6 in a year.
Yeah. Remember one year Johnny Hacker had 6, and I think Tally had 6.
Tally did.
Year. There's Casey again. He dives forward, picks up 7 on the play.
Yeah, I remember Tally. Didn't he play with Caleb?
Yeah.
Wasn't that year? I think Mount Vernon beat us that year at SBU.
They did. That was their first loss. They were 10-1 that year, I believe.
Yep.
Maybe 9-1. I can't remember, but that was their only loss of the year was Mount Vernon at home. And Mount Vernon had a good team.
Yep.
Matter of fact, Matt and I went up to Harrisonville and watched them that year. Yeah.
Brock kid.
Brock. Yeah.
Yeah. Skip Brock's boy was. Man, he was good.
Alex Tally had 4 interceptions in one game.
That might have been tied tonight.
2 receivers near side for Banner. Guess who? Casey dances around, dives forward, and runs some clock out. They finally blow the whistle. And just under 4 minutes to play now. Nichols.
13.
Nichols.
And that big crowd, or that little crowd we've seen over across the way, is quite a bit smaller now.
They're making the way to the exits.
I believe they are.
I think it's 2 and 2. 23-20 on the play clock. 2 to the near side for Banner, 1 to the far side. Jackson's the up back on the near side as well. Casey on the right side of the sophomore quarterback. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself, runs behind Casey, gets up to about the 40.
Flag down.
And he'll be just short of the first down. There is a flag.
Hold on, Bolivar.
Yeah.
That stops the clock with 3:14 remaining.
That's what you don't want is that clock stopper.
But, you know, we talked about it in the pregame. A cooler night, you've got more legs because you're not burned up, and it's working just like we said.
Yep.
And the Liberators, pretty good game. Offense sputtered a little bit after the first 2 drives, guys, but defense has just been phenomenal. 6 interceptions on the night. They've held this West Plains offense in check.
You know, Coach called it, and boy, he nailed it right on the head.
So they're all looking at the wristbands now. 9 on the play clock.
3rd and 11.
2 near side, 1 far side. Jackson the up back on the near side. They send the far side man in motion. They pitch it to him, and he's going to turn the corner and get run out of bounds near midfield. That is Nichols on the carry.
It looked like Nichols was kind of trying to get down there and stay in bounds, but they got him on out of bounds.
So it stops the clock with 2:46, and the Liberators will be forced to punt from their own 49-yard line, looking at a 4th down and 11.
Now, they've been trying to block the punt all night, and I suspect that that will continue.
They will come hard here.
I think they will.
Jacob Moore standing on his own 25-yard line to receive here on the near side at the 30 is Jackson Taylor. Snap is back. It's low. Burke gets it off, though. It's a high kick. Fair catch called for by Moore at the 24-yard line, and that's where West Plains will take over 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this ball game, down to the Liberators 20-3.
You know, once again, Matt, I'm thinking Coach is probably going to talk to him about that halo because once again we had two pretty close, two would-be tacklers just right up in that guy's grill.
Well, it's a 3-score game right now, Clay, and so really,
no mistakes.
Yeah, if you get one stop here, game over with 2:40.
They got no choice
behind you.
They got no choice but to throw their 7th interception here.
Yep. Jones from the gun. Wilson beside him. They send a man in motion from the near side to the far side. Jones looking to throw. Throws over in the flats to Wilson. He gets across the 25 to the 26-yard line. To a gain of about 4 on the play by the junior tailback.
Good tackle over there on the sideline. I couldn't see who it was.
Kept him in bounds, too.
I've kind of got an angle, but
No, I know. Yeah, I know. We're all working angles. Between all of us, we can see the whole field.
I've got a night of exercise just moving around, trying to see over Sutton, see around Clay, see through the wall, see through the dirty window. Jones from the gun. Takes the snap, takes the handoff, rolls out to the far side, throws it, and almost picked off. Dang, that was Connor Neal. If he'd had about another 1-inch vertical, he would have grabbed that one, but it falls incomplete with 1:59 left in the ball game.
Third down now.
Yep, it is 3rd down and 7 for the Zizzers. And we got an injured Liberator coming off, and I don't know if that's a dislocated finger or a shoulder stinger.
Who is that?
Might be
that's
a
75. That's Santos.
That's Matthew Santos.
Might mention, we understand we still may not have video, but this game will be recorded still, and you can watch it.
And that will take about 10 minutes after we wrap up here. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side for Jones. Takes the snap, throws over in the near flats, has Taylor Jackson, and he's dropped in bounds, and that will keep the clock running. That'll bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Zizzers.
That was the McCurry brothers right there. They tag teamed him, the sophomore and senior.
And that's going to take us down to about a minute and a half before they get this other snap off.
They're not.
There's no hurry whatsoever. Haven't been all night.
Nope. They're not even going to get. It's going to be a minute 15 before they get it off. From the gun to either side, the back in the backfield for him. Liberator showing blitz. They pick it up good. They find the tight end across the middle. He's dropped. They will pick up the 1st down. Drops at the 40-yard line. That'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Making the reception for West Plains. Let's see, that's 43? We don't have 43. Well, just north of the 40. 1 minute remaining in the ball game. 1 minute remaining. And Jones steps up under center. This is kind of different. Straight drop, 7-step. Rolls out, flush from the pocket, throws, has his man. He stays in bounds. It'll be enough for a 1st down, making the grab on the far sideline, Ethan Miller. And the Liberator's saying, just roll the clock, roll the clock.
You know those backs are doing exactly what they need. Keep that guy in front of them. Keep them in front.
Those backs, I'm going to tell you right now, those defensive backs right now, they're pitching a shutout. The only score that Zizzers got now is a field goal. So they want to keep that intact tonight. That'd be a great boost for this defense.
From the gun is Jones. Takes the snap, flush from the pocket, rolls to the near side, and he's going to tuck it and run. And he takes a shot and a half, and he picks up about 4 yards. And that'll keep the clock rolling with 20 seconds, and that'll be the ball game. And Jones a little woozy. He took a shot now.
Yeah, Kel McCurry. And they're at 10. I don't even think they're going to try to get a game off or playoff.
It might. 5 seconds.
Here it comes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blow it down. Nope. There it is. Ball game. Liberators winning here tonight, 20-3 over West Plains. This Liberator crowd is loving it, Matt and Sut. They're just excited.
Well, worth a trip down here to Howell County to see this tonight. I've got to tell you, we've seen a lot of memorable games down here. This is one we'll remember.
Oliver goes to 3-3. West Plains goes to 3-3. And that will bump us up in the district standings more than anything. That's the most important thing.
Doubt.
So we won't have to make this long road trip back down here. The way the district standings stood as of tonight, Marshfield was in front of us. We would bump them automatically because we beat them head-to-head, and then it was West Plains, and then Carl Junction. West Plains we beat tonight. That gives us the advantage. Carl Junction was down big to Seneca, so things will be pretty interesting tomorrow morning as they realign the district. But Liberators win it here tonight, 20-3 over the West Plains Scissors. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with the postgame show. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator football.
If you haven't been to Kathy's Pasta lately, you haven't been. New ownership brings an updated menu and new atmosphere that'll enhance your dining experience. Indulge your senses with not only premium pastas, but juicy ribeye steak, tender filet mignons, and succulent seafood that's bursting with flavor, all while getting exceptional service. Kathy's Pasta. Come taste what's new. Located on Main Street in Bolivar across from the post office. Kathy's Pasta, where every dish is a celebration.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Going with him or me or what?
Welcome back to West Plains High School, where tonight the Bolivar Liberators win it 20-3 over the West Plains Scissors. We're joined by head coach Jamie LaSalle. Coach, great victory. It's always tough to win down here. You guys come down and you just took care of business.
Yeah, West Plains is a great team, well coached, obviously. Their coaches won a lot of games and been a lot farther than I've ever been. But they are an outstanding football team, but yeah, our guys fought. I mean, our defense played outstanding. That's the big key. Just getting all those turnovers and making them get out of their rhythm, things they wanted to do. So
we talked about their quarterback never looked comfortable all night. He had to check down almost every single time, and he did a good job getting that back in the flat when he did check down, not giving up big yardage. 6 interceptions on the night. We were thinking that's a school record.
Yeah, I don't know. I know our D-backs, we have been riding them for weeks, probably years, just mouthing them and doing everything we can to try to get them to stay deep and stay in their area. And these guys run a lot of crossing routes, so it's hard to – you want to follow a guy in, but if you follow him in, somebody coming right into your lane. So we've had great coaching on defense all week, and last year when we prepared for these guys, it's just they do so many things. So D-backs played amazing.
And, you know, your offense came out your first 2 drives. You just looked like a steamrolling machine. They did make some adjustments on you, but you were able to score again when you needed to. We kept saying, man, if we could get one more in the first half off of one of those interceptions when we were deep in their territory, could have sealed the deal a little earlier, but you took care of business, and that's the most important.
Yeah, we blew, some opportunities in the first half. We should have scored. We were down there. Our defense got us the ball, and we were down there. We should have scored, but, we didn't play very good on offense tonight. And if you're not playing good and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, we're going to have difficulties.
And we talked about this in the pregame. The cool weather probably makes a little difference for you. You're playing so many guys both ways. They got to be in top shape right now. when it cools off like this, it's just a little bit of a boost, makes it a little better, makes you be able to finish.
It feels better. You know, we were in Bolivar today, and I kept telling them, hey, guys, it's like 89 here, but I keep seeing it's 84 down there, and by the time kickoff, it's supposed to drop. It's getting dark.
72 degrees.
Yeah, and, I mean, that helps us a lot.
And did the fireworks bug you? It did us.
Well, you know, I told the rest, like, I don't mind the fireworks at all. Now, you guys probably, because it's loud back here, but we have a kid on our team, and the only time he's ever had, since he was little, a attack of his asthma is because of fireworks. And I said, I'm knocking wood, I hope he doesn't, you know.
Man, that's a new one.
Well, it's Owen McCullough, and I'm like, oh, man, that's not somebody we can
No, you can't add loud. And your defensive front, too, they did a great job pressuring that quarterback all night long. Jones had a couple big sacks.
Yeah.
Just a great defensive effort tonight. Your offense scored when they needed to, but you just can't say enough about your defense.
No, they played great, and I think that's the thing. You got to get sacks on people, and when you do, you got a great chance to win it.
And the blocked field goal.
Yeah, that was huge.
Special teams were big. Your punter came up big.
Oh,
they pressured him
I've been giving
night.
him a hard time, and, you know, he had some good punts tonight.
And they were not able to get much return kickoff. What your strategy there was?
Well,
they didn't get much kickoff.
They run
either.
What some people call a starburst. I don't know. I call it whatever. They lined up that first half. Well, they got a penalty on it too.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not even going to give them a chance because, you know.
And it's strange to have their starting quarterback in that play.
Well, you know what? I used to do that all the time, and my cousin coaches at Nixa, and the offensive coordinator, he told me, he goes, why would you put your quarterback there? I said, because I'm going to put the guy I trust the most. And with the ball.
That's him. That's him. And usually one of your better athletes.
Right. And he said, but you can get hurt. And I said, well, yeah.
You get hurt playing every game. So.
Yeah.
Well, 2 games in a row, you put it together, and your team has a lot of momentum. We're going to get to go on the road to Hillcrest, the team that got beat again tonight, looking for 3 in a row, and then you're home for 2 games right down this district stretch. This win tonight pretty much assures you at least a 2 spot in the district, and that's big.
Well, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't look at nothing. I don't look at any football. I don't.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling, drilling done right.
When is the last time your bank paid you for swiping your debit card?